Or tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm the type who likes to get around a lot. No sitting in the house moping. Love to have lots of people around, all the time.
Do you get to know them?
I do not like to get too close, because I realize there's a benefit to keeping a distance.
Why? Isn't that just superficial?
You see, it is a matter of survival, which is all based in self-realization. I know who and what I am, and starting there, I know that the only real lasting friends are the ones like myself, like Kent.
So you consider yourself as somehow different from the people you hang around with?
I enjoy people for their entertainment value. I do not run around promising them things or trying to be on the same plane as them. We are not peers. I mean, well, I know what I am, and I know what they are, and I just do not expect them to stay around long. I also do not toy with them. I am honest, and we all have a good time.
So you're philosophical about your approach to relationships.
Yes, that is a good way to look at it. I am not being snobbish, but I am not deceiving myself either, like my friend Kent.
I understand that Kent thinks of you as a big brother. Does he look up to you because of your social success?
Not really. I think it is that I am happy with myself and he is not. Kent is always measuring himself against others. His happiness and self-worth are directly correlated with his efforts at helping other people. He tries to make them like him as a person. I just do not need that. And Kent wonders why. I always hope that he will be smart enough to take a lesson when things go wrong, but so far nothing affects him.
So what do you think will help?
I really do not know. His relationships with people always backfire in his face. But I swear, he enjoys the rejection. Otherwise, why continue?
So he sets himself up for disappointment?
And when his friends die off, well, if that does not clue him into the difference between us and them, well, I do not know what will.
Huh? What do you mean?
The difference, the big one, is that we always have been and will be what we are. People, on the other hand, continuously change from cradle to grave. They start as dead and end as dead. You would think that Kent would notice the difference. They change, we do not.
You never change?
Oh, sure, we change appearance every so often to match the current fashions. You know, hair long, short, bleach, shave, clothes on or off. But the basic him is always the same. The basic me is always the same. We are constant. The lives of people come and go, playing before us like a wonderful show.
So you're spirits, or immortals?
Not spirits. We are not dead. And we are not alive in the same sense as people know either. We cannot travel into their world, or see them after they have died. So we are not spirits. I have actually given this a lot of thought. We are always here, and people come to us to visit for a few hours, to see us and our kind, and to see each other. Sometimes spirits come to our world, but we, at least I, avoid them. Very unpredictable. And they often stay too long for comfort. I like people. They know when to leave, and we all have a good time. As for being immortal, I think so, but not in the same sense that humans know. As I said, our kind is constant. They are our young ones who will never age, and there are old ones who will never be young. I've never seen a new one, or heard of one going away. I think there are a finite number of us, but how many I will never know.
So there's a lot of your kind. Are there different types? Races? Sexes?
Oh yes. Our appearance mirrors that of people. All types, even some which appear to be animals. But aside from the outer layer, we are all the same material, whatever that is. The big difference is temperament. For instance, I am centered and happy and social. Kent is confused and needy. Some are hermetic and antisocial, and others are playful and pranksters. And others are what you might think of as evil. They enjoy tormenting people. For them it's great fun, I think, since they are so dedicated to mayhem. But I also think that, like Kent, they interact with people trying to be like them. And in their disappointment at not being able to be in their world, the disappointment turns to rage.
That sounds like an ugly situation.
Again, I think that if they were centered and happy with themselves, the rage could be great fun. It is all in how one perceives it. Why any of them waste their time with self-destructive behavior is beyond me, especially since for us, there's no way to self-destruct.
Okay, so what are you, really?
The best way to answer that so you will understand is to point out that we will be here long after you have died. So do not go thinking that we are dreams or figments of imagination. We are quite real. However, the entrance to our world is opened when you sleep. Your dreams are views of our world. We are the ones you meet in dreams. Not the only ones you meet, but you will only see us in dreams. And we can only see you while you dream. So dream is where we are, and dream is what we seem to be. We are not gods or demons, and we can't touch you while you are awake, or affect your waking world. But you may forget to shut the door to dreamland sometimes, and choose to believe that your adventure with us actually happened in your other world. It is your choice. We do not make it happen. You do. So I guess this is all to say what we are not. What we are is another matter altogether. And I can only describe us as I have. You see, our language is yours, from your world, learned by us over the centuries. I do not know the word for what we are.
I appreciate that you've taken the time to tell me all this. Thanks. Is there anything else you'd like to add while we're taping?
Just tell me how good I look. What are you doing later on?